Okay. So for today, we are going to learn all about the different cell organelles. So last week, we have established the different cell theories, di ba? We learned that the cell is the basic unit of life, or it is the smallest possible organism which is capable of doing the necessary functions of a living organism. And we also learned last week the history of the discovery of cells, that there were different scientists who used the microscope, a very simple form of microscope, and they used it so that they can learn more about the cells. So with the help of the microscope, they were able to discover that there are different parts inside of the cell, and that these parts are like small organs. So they call them as organelles. And these organelles, they have different structures, and they also have different functions. So the organelles, they look different from one another. At the same time, they do different things from one another. So this is actually very similar to our community. In our community, we have different people, and different people have different functions, or they do different things, but they are necessary and they are important in our community. So for example, there are people who are in charge of keeping our community safe, such as the police officers, even the barangay tanods. So they are important because they help our community be safe, especially at night. So they usually do rounds at night to enforce the different rules to avoid crime from happening. And then there are people who are in charge of cleaning. So the people who collect our garbage on a schedule, for example, once a week or twice a week or every day. So there are different members of the community, and they are important, they are necessary, because without them, our community will not function at its best. So the same thing can be applied to the idea of cell organelles. All of these cell organelles, no matter how small or how big, they are important because they are doing something inside the cell that they only that organelle can do. So without that organelle, the cell will not function at its best. Okay, so I saw a hand raised. Yes, Kuya Kadesh?
Sure. Can I go to the comfort room?
Yes, of course. Okay. So now let's go and continue with our lesson so we can learn about the different members or the different parts of the cell. What do they look like, and what are their functions? So specifically, this is our objectives for our lesson. So we want, at the end of this lesson, we want everyone to be able to identify the different organelles in the cell, and not just know their names, not just know what they look like, but also know about their functions, or what do they do inside the cell. And then using the ideas of the different organelles in the cell, we are going to classify cells if they are prokaryotic cells or if they are eukaryotic cells. And then we are also going to classify cells if they are an animal cell or a plant cell, based on the presence or absence of different organelles. So this is what we are targeting to learn for our lesson today. So let's start. Okay. So it says here that organelles are actually very small. If our cells are microscopic, then these organelles are smaller than your cells because they are inside the cells. Okay, so and these organelles, they are called organelles because they are small organs. Okay, so they are smaller organs. They are the organs of the cell, and they perform various functions. Okay, so when we say they perform various functions, ibig sabihin, they have different responsibilities, or they have different things that they do inside the cell. But together, they are working together to help the cell keep healthy, to keep it safe from pathogens, and to be able to do the different activities or responsibilities of the cell. And they are found in the cytoplasm. Later on, we will learn what is a cytoplasm. But all of your cell organelles inside the cell are found, or they are immersed in the cytoplasm. And some organelles are membrane bound, meaning they have their own membrane or they have their own covering. But some organelles, they don't have their own covering, or they don't have their own membrane. So later on, we will learn about the organelles that have their own membrane and the organelles that don't have their own membrane. Okay? So Kuya Yuri, it's fine if you don't know what the cytoplasm is, because we will be learning about that today. Okay? So this is what an animal cell looks like. And inside of the animal cell, these are the different organelles. So we are going to learn all about these organelles later on. Okay, but you have to remember, you have to see that the animal cell is somewhat circular or spherical in shape. It actually is very irregular. The animal cell usually reminds me of an egg, a sunny side up egg. So if you had a sunny side up egg this morning for breakfast, that is what a normal animal cell looks like. So it's not really a perfect circle, but it's more of an irregular, but somewhat circular in shape. And in contrast, this is our plant cells. So if you will notice, the plant cell is rectangular in shape. It's not circular like your animal cell. But inside of these plant cell, you can also find the different cell organelles. Some of them are the same or similar to the organelles found in the animal cell, but some of these organelles are only found inside the plant cell. So we will learn all about that later. Okay, Kuya Reynald, you have a question?
Para po siyang cube in shape.
Yes, medyo the plant cell is cubic in shape, and later on we will learn why they have different shapes, why the animal cell is somewhat irregular or spherical, pero the plant cell is somewhat rigid and has this rectangular or cubic shape. Later on we will learn all about that. Okay, let me check the chat room before I go to the next slide if there are questions on the chat room. It reminds me of an arcade machine. Okay, so the different parts are all there, and we are going to learn the name of these different parts and the functions of these different parts as we go along our slides. Yes, you can go to the bathroom really quick, Kuya Yuri. Okay, so this is our number one organelle. So please take note in your notebook that the number one organelle in a cell is what we call as your cell membrane or your plasma membrane. Okay, so it depends on however you want to call it. You can call it as a cell membrane or a plasma membrane. Okay, and the cell membrane or the plasma membrane is actually the covering of your cells. So it says here, it surrounds all cells. So regardless if it is a prokaryotic cell, if it is a eukaryotic cell, if it's an animal cell, or if it is a plant cell, it is always surrounded by what we call as the plasma membrane or the cell membrane. So this cell membrane is the covering. And it's like the boundary of the cell. It tells you where the cell starts and where the cell ends. Yes, Kuya Kadesh?
Pero ano yung prokaryotic kung ganun siya?
Later on, we will learn about that. After I discuss the different cell organelles, okay? Kasi one of the differences between those two kinds of cell is the organelles that they have inside. Okay, so like I said, going back to your cell membrane, so this is the covering or this is the boundary. It tells you where the cell starts and it tells you where the cell ends. At the same time, one of the most important function of a cell membrane is that it controls what goes in of the cell and what goes out of the cell. So it's very similar to your, if you have a gate at home, or if you have of course, everyone has a door at home, but usually it is compared to a gate. So the gate it encloses your house. It prevents other people from going inside your property. And it also prevents other people from just going inside and outside of your house. So that is your cell membrane. It regulates or it controls what goes in and what goes out of the cell. So if it tells you you cannot go inside the cell, it means that it will prevent you from going inside of the cell, which is very important. For example, there are pathogens, harmful bacteria that wants to go inside the cell. So the first barrier or the first line of protection that a cell has from harmful bacteria and other pathogens is actually your cell membrane. So the cell membrane is very important, and like it says here, it is actually found in all cells, and it is the surrounding or the covering of all cells. Okay, so are we okay with the cell membrane or the plasma membrane? Can I get a thumbs up sign if we are clear or if we understood? Yes, Kuya Reynald, you raised your hand or you were giving me a thumbs up sign?
Or the thumbs up sign both in the participant and the chat.
Okay. So that is a thumbs up sign. So thank you so much for everyone who raised their thumbs and have understood your the definition or the function of the cell membrane. Now let's go. Ayan. So sabi here, it controls what enters or leaves the cell. So like I said, it's like the gate in your houses. It prevents outsiders from going in and it keeps the cell safe. Okay? And let's bypass this. Yeah, let's bypass this. And it says here that the cell membrane is actually fluid. So when we say fluid, it's not very liquidy, but what it's trying to tell us is that your cell membrane is able to move. It can change shape. It can move a bit forward. It can move a bit backward. It can go from left to right. So the cell membrane is one of the reasons why your animal cell has a very irregular shape, because it's fluid, it moves, it depends on what is needed. For example, if you're going to like put your finger on your arm like this, diba, it will depress like that. So it means that the cell membrane is on that part where you poke your arm is going a little bit down. And then when you remove your finger, it goes back to its original shape. So the cell membrane is very fluid. It can change shape or it can move a little bit, just not too much, but it is capable of movement and it is capable of changing shape. Okay, so this is what your cell membrane looks like. Okay, so this is the cell membrane. So if you can see, this is the outer covering of the cell. So the cell membrane is the white layer here, the white layer outside of your cell. Okay, so this one. So it surrounds the entirety of the cell. All of the cell is surrounded by what we call as your cell membrane. Okay? So let's go to the next slide. Okay? But in plant cells, if you can see, this is a plant cell. It is not circular or spherical in shape. It's actually a bit rectangular in shape, or like Reynald said, cubic in shape. If you can see, there are two layers of membrane. One is your cell membrane, and the other one is what we call as your cell wall. Okay, before I continue with the discussion, Kuya Yuri, you raised your hand. Do you have a question?
Is it like a human cell? Or is that a human cell? Cell membrane for human cells?
This picture right here is not a human cell. It's actually a plant cell.
It's like a triangle.
Yes po, that is a plant cell, Kuya Yuri. Later on, we will discuss specifically yung plant cell and animal cell, ha? Let's focus first on the different cell organelles before we try to classify if it is an animal cell or if it is a plant cell. Okay, Kuya Yuri? Organelles muna tayo for now. Yes, Kuya Kadesh?
Sure, both plant cell and animal cell may cell wall.
Okay, wait, I will continue with the discussion. So on the last slide, it says there that cell membrane or the plasma membrane is found in all cells, okay? But for the cell wall, we only find, or there are, the cells that has a cell wall are only plant cells, fungi, and some bacteria. But animal cells, they don't have this cell wall. So in an animal cell, we only have one covering or one layer of membrane. So it is a single membrane cell. But in plants, we have two layers of membrane. The one here on the inside is your cell membrane, the one we discussed earlier. And the one on the outside, the second layer, is what we call as your cell wall. Okay, so again, cell walls are only found in plants, fungi, and in some bacteria, but not all bacteria. Okay, but the cell membrane is found in all kinds of cells. Okay, did that answer your question, Kadesh? Did that answer your question, Kadesh? Are we good? Okay, sige. Thank you. So now let's continue.